Hello everyone, welcome back to Book Reviews by KG. I know it's been a long time since I uploaded my last video, but I have a very good reason for that. I was enjoying my vacation. Anyways, today I'm going to tell you about a book called Goosebumps SlappyWorld, Please Do Not Feed the Weirdo. This is a story about a boy named Jordan Kepler and his little sister Carla. In this story, Jordan and Carla go to a carnival with their parents. Jordan doesn't exactly like scary rides, but his sister Carla does. Somehow, he always ends up going to the rides Carla wants, and that's exactly what happened here. Carla wanted to go to the Tunnel of Fear, and naturally, Jordan didn't, but his parents told him to go with her as he was older and more responsible. Eventually, he went in the Tunnel of Fear with Carla. As the car began to move into what seemed like total blackness, a safety bar dropped over their legs. As they went deeper into the tunnel, a skull shot down from above, scaring Jordan. As they went closer and closer to what seemed like the end, they had dealt with a lot of jump scares. When they were somewhere around the middle, their car stopped. It stopped and it didn't move. Then an icy hand wrapped around Jordan's neck. It tightened and tightened until Jordan twisted his head free. He turned around to see what was holding his neck. It was a skeleton. Suddenly, it flew up and into the ceiling. Jordan and Carla got off the car and walked to the end of the tunnel. They got out the back door and bumped into the owner of the carnival. He wanted to apologize for their car breaking down. He gave them 2 candy bars and showed them the way to the front of the carnival. On the way to the front, they saw a cage. In the cage, they could see a boy about the same age as them. Beside the cage, there was a big sign saying, "Please do not feed the weirdo." The boy said that his name was Robbie and that his father owned a carnival. He also said that the sign was a joke and asked for a few bites of the big candy bars they were holding. Jordan thought about it. Should they give him a few bites or should they respect the sign? Finally, Carla gave him a piece of her candy bar. He ended up eating the whole candy bar. His eyes bulged. He started to transform into a monster with green fur. He hoisted himself out of the cage and started stomping towards the front of the carnival. The owner of the carnival went running behind the monster. Funnily enough, he said it would be impossible to track him down as he could make himself look like anyone. Jordan and Carla rushed to the front to make sure their parents were okay. They all sat in the car and returned home. Jordan's parents and sister went grocery shopping while Jordan stayed home. The door to his room was closed. He didn't remember closing it. Jordan opened the door to find Robbie sitting on his desk chair. Freaked out, he stayed in the hallway. Robbie apologized and asked for food. Of course, Jordan said no, but Robbie promised that he would leave them alone and never return if Jordan gave him a little food. Desperate to get a monster out of his house, Jordan led Robbie to the kitchen. Jordan gave Robbie cereals and waited for him to finish the cereals and get out of his house. But Robbie didn't leave. He transformed, vomited, and then he started tearing the kitchen apart. As Jordan ducked a flying cabinet door, his parents entered the house. They were terrified by the mess in the kitchen. Carla knew that the monster had been there, seeing the kitchen. To find out what happens to them and Robbie, please read the book. I will give this book 10 out of 10 stars as it is a great horror and has many interesting twists. The genres for this book are horror, supernatural fiction, thriller, and children's literature. The age level is 8 to 11 years old and grade 4 to 6. Thank you, and if you like my reviews, subscribe to my channel now and hit the like button. The link to this book is in the description below. Bye!